I think it's fair to say most people were floored on Saturday to find out that Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth breaking up after only seven months of marriage?
7 months of marriage, but they've been together for 10 years.
Right. And then they were also really shocked to see where Miley had been hanging out for the last couple days and whom she was hanging out with and what they were doing. That would be Caitlyn Carter, who is Brody Jenner's estranged wife. Actually, not even really.
Well, estranged wife, yeah.
Estranged
wife.
They've
separated.
They separated, but they were never legally married, was my point.
Well,
Remember, we did that
right,
story.
Right.
But they broke up just a couple weeks ago. But Caitlyn and Miley were in Italy at Lake Como at a very busy resort, and out by the pool, in front of all the other guests there.
Put on a show.
Put on quite the show. A little hugging, little snuggling, lots of kissing.
So,
yeah,
this obviously, everybody starts talking, what's going on here, and, was she stepping out? Here's what we know, that Miley Cyrus and Liam broke up months ago, we're told. And literally months ago. Take a look at this picture. This is Liam in June. No wedding ring there, by the way.
Yeah.
So what we're told is this is a long, long time in coming. That Miley actually, they were having a lot of trouble, various things. And she really tried to save the relationship. She was pushing therapy and all sorts of things. And that the way it was put to us is that he wouldn't even meet her. He wouldn't meet her nearly halfway. Now, take a look at this picture. This is Liam with his brother Chris in Australia, and he looks really sad. And I'm sure he is sad.
This is on Monday morning. He's out with Chris and Chris's kids.
There are people on Miley's side who are saying, look, this is not Miley being the villain. This is a relationship that just didn't work, that ran its course for various reasons. But, I think that, everybody's trying to say, oh, this has got to be, more than it is. But they had broken up, and we're told that Brody as well.
And another thing, too, is people are seeing these photos of Caitlyn and Miley, and they're thinking, wow, that really happened fast, since the statement came out that Liam and Miley had broken up the same day that statement came out. However, we were told that Miley and Liam, they were done months ago. They had their, they tried to have therapy. They had various issues. So this wasn't something that was just sprung on Liam or anything like that. And as far as Caitlyn and Miley go, that's actually not a random occurrence for them to link up like this, because we were told, if you remember back, Miley and Liam both lived in Malibu together. Also, Brody Jenner and his wife/not wife, Caitlyn Carter, lived in Malibu as well. We're told that they knew each other from that small city. And during the fires that happened in Malibu late last year, the couples actually became really close and started hanging out and things like that. However, Caitlyn and Miley did not start seeing each other until after both of them were split with their significant other.
Remember, too, Miley and Liam had been together, and then they split up, and that's when she started dating Patrick Schwarzenegger. And then went back to Liam.
Right.
Remember that?
Remember the Patrick Schwarzenegger stage, yeah.
And that seemed pretty serious, actually.
Right.
Remember, we saw Maria with Patrick and Miley that went to dinner at the Palm.
Yeah.
And, and so, then she got back with him, moved in together, and then ultimately in December got married.
So Liam hasn't really publicly said anything since all of this came out, other than the joint announcement that they were breaking up. Brody, on the other hand, is not taking it well at all. I mean, he's just said some said some off-color comments once the photos came out of Caitlyn and Miley. He had posted something where he said, watch out, the pics of Liam and I holding hands on the beach are coming soon. Interestingly, Miley saw that and responded to him and said, Brody, go take a nap in your truck and cool off. #HotGirlSummer. So.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little homophobic to me. I don't know if you guys got that same feeling as well, but the fact that him and Brandon Lee, who also is on The Hills with him, the reboot, them just joking back and forth, being like, oh, let's take some cute photos of us making out kind of thing, almost makes it seem like they're trying to say Miley and Caitlyn's kissing isn't real.
Didn't they use the word scandal in this thing,
Yeah,
Charlie?
that too. And here's the thing, Brody and Caitlyn, they've been done for some time too. And if Brody really wanted to be with Caitlyn, if it hurt him that bad to be with her, then he could have worked it out as well, because Caitlyn, as you remember, she gave him an ultimatum. She gave him an ultimatum. She said, look, I want kids. I also want a legal marriage from you. He didn't want to do either, so he was handed that on a silver platter, and he didn't want anything to do with it. So
well,
you know what?
I mean, the legal marriage part is,
let me just say,
there's something to the legal marriage.
Good on Brody. If he didn't want kids, he didn't have them for the wrong reason.
Right.
Good on Brody.
Agreed,
which is true, but then don't say after the fact.
When your
I
ex is dating someone else.
One or the other.
Hi, this is Patty Steen here in Hollywood. And at first what appeared to be an in-your-face gesture from Miley to Liam, as you just explained, this has been going on for a while. And her latest music project is She Is Coming. She definitely brought out an edgy, wild child alter ego to the stage. So this could possibly be a publicity stunt. Also, if you look at her long narratives on her Instagrams, I actually think she's hurting. I think she's going overboard to try and convince us that this is all okay.
I will say this, based on what we know, and we know a fair amount, this is not a stunt.
No.
It's real.
And I think there's something to the point that Miley has a lot of pain about the ending of the relationship with Liam.
100%.